So the standard of running in Ireland has dropped, unfortunately, since like the 1980s, and this is a bit of a problem. And this is not about boosting distance runners' egos or anything about that. This is more about awareness. Do you know what I mean? Awareness about training, because I was making a YouTube video yesterday. I was walking down the Brentonstown Road, the road I live on, and I was just making the video, and then I just heard behind me. I was like, who's that? And I looked behind me, and there's some like overweight woman. She looked, well, young woman. She's like in her 20s, and she's out training. It looks like she's not being chased by anyone. And I'm like, what are you doing? That's stupid. You're wasting your fucking time. For a runner of your standard, that is junk mileage. Alright? Now, even when I'm doing my workouts, when I'm doing, say, like a tempo run, I wouldn't be breathing anywhere near that heavy. And here you are, an overweight runner who I believe should only be doing easy mileage, and you look like you're blowing yourself up, running all out, flat out, and I'm like, jeez, man, I wish I had the ability, I wish I had the power to just say, right, stop doing that, just do easy mileage. But obviously I'm just a stranger to her, so if I did that to her, she'd probably think I'm trying to, she'd probably think I'm some kind of weirdo. And yeah, that's what's happening. A lot of these people think that, it's all this, it's the sessions, it's the speed, do you know what I mean? All this, high intensity interval training and CrossFit, it's kind of brainwashing this generation. Because we don't know what the experts do. We don't know the professionals. We don't know what they're doing. We don't look at their training. Do you know what I mean? That's a big problem. Because none of the top runners in Ireland are well known. Well, Mark English and maybe Ciara McGeehan are sort of well known. Maybe Paul Pollock might be kind of getting that status since he ran that 2:10 marathon. But people aren't really aware. Like in Kenya, when the elite runners are out for a run and they run past, when they're running through the fields in E10 or Kaptiget or wherever it is, Eldoret, you get farmers who stop what they're doing to stop and watch. And because the runners there are like celebrities, they're like superstars, people watch these runners, they know who they are, and they see how they train, and they get an idea of how you train. They know, it's not about, the speed, it's not about the high intensity interval training, it's about, easy, relaxed mileage, just running long, slow and relaxed, conversational, having a chat with your buddies. That's what makes top runners, not the sessions. The sessions play a small part in that, do you know what I mean? And, in Ireland, like because the runners from the 1980s were like superstars, people watch them going out running, and they're like, oh yeah, look at them, look at those guys running out, they're having a chat, they're relaxed, they're not breathing heavy. That must be an important part of the training. Do you know what I mean? But nowadays, these guys, people don't know who these guys are. Like, the national champion in 2018, Kevin Dooney, in the cross country. Well, he dropped out this year, but he's around like 13:59 for a 5K, which is not quite fast enough it's fast, but it's not fast enough to get like celebrity status. And I think I saw him out running one day in where was it? Sandymount Strand, and just see him out training, and I'm like, your average person, your average guy who does CrossFit or goes to the gym, they probably look at him and think he's a fun runner, because running at a relaxed pace and having a chat with your buddies is not your average Westerner's idea of an elite distance runner, and that's a big problem. We're so brainwashed. Like my dad used to give out to me all the time. He's like he'd give out to me for doing too many easy runs. He would say, oh sure, in a run you shouldn't be able to hold a conversation. Like I remember one day he was collecting me from school, and it was a Friday, and he said, right Mark, what did you do today? And I said, I did an easy run. And he said, what did you do yesterday? And I said, I did an easy run. And he started shouting at me. He said, what did I tell you about going for 2 easy runs in a row? You might as well do nothing than go for 2 easy runs in a row. Now if you want to be a middle of the road runner, then 2 easy runs in a row is fine, but if not, then do what I tell you. And that's the thing, a lot of people think like that. Even one day I was having something to eat in the kitchen, and I think my dad and my brother went out somewhere for the day, and my brother came back and he ran into the kitchen and said, Mark, long slow runs won't do you any good. And I'm like, you are a fucking retard. Alright, how could you be like, this is just stupid. Like honestly, I just can't get my head around it, how we're so ignorant about the training. It's like it's like if you're like a 2:08 or 2:07 marathoner, you can go for a run, people look at you and think you're some slow like 20-minute 5K runner. Do you know what I mean? And that's no offense to 20-minute 5K runners, do you know what I mean? But we just have the wrong idea. Do you know what I mean? That's kind of how it's working. Do you know what I mean? I think we need to just educate the population, to be honest. Like, do you know what I mean?